Dave Fazzini. I played for Coach Grove from 93. I was a freshman through 96. So Norristown football, I would say, especially under Coach Grove, was one of the kind of real formative experiences in my life.
Hi, I'm Ian Morris here at Norristown High School. I've been teaching here for the last 14 years. Also, I'm a graduate of Norristown High School in 1994, so I got the opportunity to know Roger Grove pretty well.
Hi, my name is Mr. Geisler. I've been teaching at Norristown Area High School for 28 years now, and Roger Grove was a friend of mine.
If you played for Coach Grove, you knew two things. You knew, one, intensity, and two, push the button.
Push the button. If you couldn't push the button, you couldn't play for Coach Grove.
Your slogan, push the button, is a daily mantra of mine.
I started teaching here in the late 90s, and that is when I met Coach Grove. He was a fantastic mentor. He pointed me in the right direction and had wonderful wisdom to share, and he certainly has helped turn me into the educator that I am today.
All the times you and I spent in the mornings, probably from 6 to 7 for about 4 or 5 years in your office, drinking coffee, you know, talking about anything and everything, really was a great influence on me as a person.
Coach Grove, he was one of the best coaches I had, mentor and the father figure. I'll never forget you. Hope all goes well. I'm praying for you for speedy recovery.
When I think about Roger Grove, my mind focuses upon an incident about 15 years ago. He was in the cafeteria and a fight broke out and a young lady was on the ground and she was being attacked by 2 or 3 different individuals. Roger had serious kidney problems, and at that moment, without any regard for his own personal safety, he shielded her. He just wrapped himself around her and protected her with his body. That is absolutely typical for Roger. This is a guy who thinks about his place in the school community and tries to do as much as he can for people around him. His personal safety was less valuable to him at that moment than the safety of that child.
This is long overdue, but I just want to thank you for all that you did for me as a man and as a football player. You saw something in me that I didn't think I had in high school, and you gave me the confidence that I needed to be successful in high school and on the football field.
Playing for Coach Grove was a true honor. Roger is a great man.
My most vivid memory of Coach Grove is the way he had such high expectations for all of his athletes. He held them all to very high standards. They were all very dedicated. Both him and his coaching staff did an excellent job with our student athletes in making them be not only good athletes but also good students and good members of society.
And I really did play for you. I just want to thank you. One of the proudest moments that I had is when I received the Coach's Award at the banquet my senior year, and I know that came from you. And the speech you gave about my character was really awesome, and I really do appreciate that.
I know, how caring Mr. Grove is too, because my father had a kidney transplant when I was in high school, and he would always ask me about that when I returned to Norristown to sub.
I remember coming to work here at Norristown High School, and one of the first people that I met was Mr. Grove, and he was always very respectful of me and of the athletes here at Norristown High School, and he always wanted the best for his athletes and for all athletes, and I think that's what we can remember about Mr. Grove the most.
Every time before our games at home at Roosevelt, we would all get together and we would have a moment of silence, and he would just say things to us that would fire us up, and we would run out into that stadium with those lights, people screaming, and Coach Grove managed to get such intensity, such passion, and such that skill out of us that I never thought possible.
I just want you to know that your legend lives here at Norristown, and I talk about you all the time.
I'm rooting for you, Roger. Take care.
Norristown football misses you, and we wish you the best.
Coach Grove, I hope you're feeling better soon.
Remember, guys, push the button.
I am forever thankful for Coach Grove and his advice.
Thank you very much, and best of luck, Coach.
I want to wish him a happy 70th birthday. Coach, we love you, cheering for you. Norristown for life.
and give the missus a hug for me.
Hey, Coach, love you. Get better. Thank you, sir.